that should tell you you've lost most of your big viewers. There's an article out written by Megan Peters on the comic book website. It's Toonami sheds a new light on Netflix's JoJo Bizarre Adventure takeover. Now, if you haven't realized it yet, Toonami's schedule has been erratic the last several months. Yes, they had the Blade Runner anime series, which was... then they had that Princess Pirate thing, which wasn't good either, which was an anime, which wasn't that good. And a lot of people were questioning, where were all the really good anime series on there? I mean, they had Attack on Titan and a couple others, but where was the stuff that they were waiting for? Now, Uzumaki will be out this year, I think, and it's only 4 episodes and a couple of other things on there. One of the major things was JoJo Bizarre Adventure. People were asking, where's JoJo? Where is season 5? Well, guess what? If you haven't realized it, Netflix grabbed they grabbed seasons 1 through 5, including Stone's Ocean. They grabbed Stone's Ocean, and this was out of nowhere. Right now, we're waiting for the second half of Stone Ocean right now. It hasn't aired as of yet. And I'll tell you, Stone Ocean was very good. I was able to watch it on that instead of watching it on Toonami. But I'll read a little bit into this article because it has a little bit from Warner Media itself of they're trying to do damage control, why they didn't have JoJo. You might not think that but the anime industry is a cutthroat place, obviously. The business put hundreds of anime projects a year, and not so many can survive such a saturated market. Of course, other conflicts can tangle up the industry when licensing comes into play, and those feuds can impact international fans the worst. Fans of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure found out that recently, thanks to a bidding war and one Toonami executive finally opening up about Netflix debate at last. The update comes from the Twitter courtesy of Jason DeMarco, the SVP of Action and Anime at Warner Media. As one of the Toonami co-creators, the executive oversees much of his in-its outs. So DeMarco took offense when Neeson's blasted the program for taking JoJo off its schedule. As it turns out, the move was not done willingly, and it comes after Netflix scored the licensing for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stone Ocean. And like I said, this was not only Stone Ocean, it's seasons 1 through 4 were also secured as well. And the thing about it is also to be secured, I think, 1 through 3. Even when Netflix swoops in super late in the game to spend astronomical amounts of money, which they didn't sweep in. They've been doing it for quite some time now. Make sure no one can show JoJo's episodes but them. It's still Toonami's fault. Can't win, he wrote. I mean, good for Netflix. If I had your, and they put this in, if I had your fuck you money like they do, I'd probably be locking down stuff left or right. But JoJo not being on Toonami, that ain't our fault. Trying to be somewhat transparent about our inner workings of our TV block on here is not easy. I can totally be transparent, and that the space between what can I say and what I can't leaves a lot of room for misunderstanding and misinterpretation. As you can see, DeMarco can't divulge everything about the situation with JoJo, but he shared enough to give fans a more nuanced look. Licensing is a tricky business with the delinearization with streaming and traditional television makes things even stickier for now. It seems that there are deals in the place that are keeping JoJo from cable, so streaming is the way to go stateside. If you miss seeing JoJo over Toonami, you should know you're not alone. Well, the thing is that, like I said, and here are the numbers that represent this. From a network point of view, and this just came out in Variety at the beginning. Every year at the beginning of the year, Variety puts out the top 100 and the top 50 in the age 1849 bracket, and the top networks, according if they've moved up, moved down, how they're doing. When you look to the perspective of the Cartoon Networks, and we're talking all of them, all the kids networks, the Cartoon Networks, Adult Swim, Disney Junior, all that. When you look at the numbers, you see a massive decrease in viewership. And I've said this once, and I'll keep saying this. The children's networks, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, they're dying. They're dying. They're hemorrhaging blood. They just cannot create programming to sustain themselves. When an SVP from Warner Media says that, that another company has a lot of fuck you money, you can understand what's going on over at Warner Media. Oh, that tasted good. So when you look at the numbers, let's take this for example. This was just out recently in Variety. In the 46th position, you have Nickelodeon, with an average of 335,000 viewers, which is down 32% last year. This is 2021's numbers. In the 54th position is Disney Junior at 258,000, down 17%. The Disney Channel's in the 63rd position at 233,000, down another 35%. Nick Jr.'s at 64, 232,000 viewers, down 31%. Then we come to the 72nd position. Here's where you see the numbers. Cartoon Network, 201,000 viewers, down 26%. 201,000 viewers. Okay? This is what's beating them out. There is a series on YouTube called Coco Melon. Coco Melon has millions of views, and we're talking up to, say, 26 million, up to 26 million plus views on one particular video. That's a lot of people watching. That is a lot of people watching. Then, of course, in the 101st position is the Disney X channel, XD, which is 83,000 viewers, down 13%. Disney XD is almost dead to the world. They're just literally almost flatlining. Same thing with Nicktoons. Nicktoons is 107. They're 67,000 viewers, down 24%. Now, when you look at the age bracket 18 to 49, here are the numbers. And these are the only ones that made it in the top 50. Adult Swim, 224,000 viewers, down 28%. Nickelodeon, which is in the 39th position, 119,000 viewers, down 27%. Disney Junior, 91,000, down 10%. That's in the head, key demo. That should tell you you've lost most of your big viewers. People are not watching your program. I bet people are watching more Toonami Aftermath, which is a tribute site to Toonami, than the actual Toonami itself.